Hello YouTube, my name is Mega Pidgeot Trainer, your coach of the Dutch Decidueye, and welcome to the Week 7 battle of the PMC against the Groningen Noctowls. As you can see, you see on the left side my team, on the right side his team. Again, the battle quality is still not good. One note I want to say is after this battle we don't have a week 8 team builder and battle because the opponent from week 8 dropped, and because we only have 3 weeks left, we are the council decided to not look for a replacement, so we get a forfeit win for next week. I'm gonna think about some stuff what I want to do instead of the battles, instead of the team builder. So that's something for later. But for now, we're gonna watch to the battle, and we will see what happened. So, if I'm correct, I'm started off with my Memo Swine. So we will see. Yes, with Ancient Power, our Memo, and he started off with Rafiki the Infernate. I wanted to try to do some stuff. My first thought was starting off with a Stealth Rock or an Earthquake, one of those two. But I thought he is faster than us, regardless of if he is scarfed or not. But I didn't want to risk something switched in, like a Metagross or a Suicune who could do some stuff to us. I will regret this later in game, but it's a little bit of a learning moment. So we switch into Tapu Fini to make sure that he cannot do as much damage as he maybe wants. But he sets up his Stealth Rock. It would be a free Earthquake for me, and it would, at this moment I would thought Rafiki would be killed by the Earthquake. Because he set up his Stealth Rock, I thought he was a little bit bulky, so, but he didn't stay in, and he switched out as well into the Vileplume. So he forced me to switch out into the Golbat, which can take any hit from the Vileplume. So he switches out into Suicune, which gave me the opportunity to defog the Stealth Rocks away, which is always nice because I have my Charizard in the back, and Charizard doesn't want that. I U-turn out into the Galvantula to break his substitute, which could be very annoying if he gets a Calm Mind up. So we use Thunderbolt, break the substitute, of course, and he went for a Skull as well. We did a lot of damage because of the critical hit. It was a little bit of unfortunate because it wouldn't. It would be a maybe 3-8 KO, 2-8 KO, and we could have finished the Suicune here, but because of the crit, it didn't work. So I come back into the Fini because he can't do anything to me. If he had Toxic on a set with the Misty Surge, it can Toxic me as well. He goes back into the Vileplume, which gave me the thoughts when he comes in. I can switch into the Mega Charizard or into the regular Charizard, start my Mega Evolution, and try to Dragon Dance. But unfortunately, he uses Sleep Powder, and it hits the first time he uses it, which is incredibly unfortunate for us because it could be the point for us that if he didn't have sleep power, he couldn't do anything to us. We could live a sludge wave or two, and because of the stealth rocks, we are still at full health. And with 1 or 2 dragon dances off, we could finish the whole game. But we fell asleep right in the first turn. So, of course, he switches out into the Suicune, which I should live 1 hit, and if I'm correct, this is the point. And this is the point I Mega Evolve and start to Dragon Dance, which I wanted to do, but again, we still asleep, and I wanted to burn my sleep turns as soon as possible. So that's the reason I stated I knew I can take 1 hit from the Suicune. But with God of War coming in, with Moonblast, Hyper Voice or anything like that, I couldn't risk to stay in with the Charizard, and I have to wait for an opportunity to come back in when he comes in with a Vileplume. So I come back in with a Tapu Fini, which can take any hit from that, but I was thinking he would use Thunderbolt, but instead he uses Energy Ball, which does a lot of damage to us, and we can do anything with our Mamoswine again. So hoping that he would use Energy Ball again, I come back into with our Charizard, but he uses Psyshock, and now he could free Moonblast us, and even the critical hit kills us. So we didn't come in a position that the sleep faded away and start off Dragon Dancing, do some real damage to his Pokemon. So again, for the second battle, Charizard couldn't do what we wanted him to do. So I come back in with our Golbat, which could take a hit because of the Eviolite, and I thought it would kill, but he didn't. But it did a lot of damage, and Golbat fades away at this point of the battle. And we come back into the Mamoswine and hopefully killed with an Ice Shot, or at least do some damage, and yes, it killed. Nice. So that's a kill for the Mamoswine. And he comes back into the Metagross, which is a bit of a pain for us because we don't have Charizard anymore. So yeah, that's just, and now we only have 2 months left, and try to set up with our Necrozma. He misses the Meteor Mash, which is a good thing for us, and Earth Power should 2-hit KO it, and it does. We can take the hit with a Meteor Mash. He starts off with Bullet Punch, try to do as lot of damage as he wanted to do. But we kill him, and because of the Life Orb, we're starting to get in a lot of trouble. And here is the Infernape again, and I thought Earth Power would kill it, definitely. But unfortunately, he has a Focus Sash, which costs us basically the game. And after the crossbar, we only have Tapu Fini, and I thought maybe a small chance with Hidden Power Rock we could finish off the Mega Pinsir. But he has an incredibly good set with that, with an Endeavor set, Stealth Rock, and if I'm not mistaken, he had a priority move as well. But it didn't matter anymore, because if we could have killed Rafiki, he would come back with the Vileplume and kill us off. So it was a little bit of a fast game. Not that good on my side of the field. But yeah, it was a game. I did my best again. I'm starting to regret that I did some trades in here, but for the last 2 weeks, because week 8 we don't have the battle anymore, I hope to win 1 or 2 battles in week 9 and 10. So GG to the Groningen Noctowls. As I said before, I'm not sure what I wanted to do for next week's video. Maybe I can do some random battles or record them and show them to you, how I did, what I did, that kind of stuff. Or maybe I can record a video for the some other Pokemon League I'm in, which is a little bit of a spoiler for now because I'm such a flap out. And I am gonna record another league called the GPBA, which I'm in, and if I'm correct, it starts this week. But I will do the recap this week, maybe next week, I'm not sure. After that, there will be some more battles on this channel, and with this league coming to an end, I had to do some things, and I thought I want to do another league. So the GPBA will come up next week or the week after that. But if it comes up, I hope you enjoyed the recap as well. So I hope you enjoyed this battle. Unfortunately, we didn't win again, but as I said, hopefully next week it will be better, or I mean next week, the week after that, because then it's week 9. So hopefully see you next time, and thank you for watching. Bye!